Hey guys, welcome back. We are about to see my friend Michael at the Maré and film. Guys, by the way, sometimes I hear feedback that my English is not perfect from a couple of my friends. You know who you are. But guys, I'm from Russia originally, so that's why my English is not perfect. Anyway, Maré, one of the newest additions to Bay Harbor Islands. I'm going to meet my friend Michael, and then by the way, he's originally his family from Russia as well, but they're one of the big developers in Chicago. Now they're doing projects here in Miami. They started with the projects at Bay Harbor Islands, and they already have a pipeline in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami Beach, but we'll talk about it later. So let's go. That's it. Michael, good to see you.
Nice to see you, Dennis.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
So tell me about the project, about yourself, guys, about your experience. You're not just building here in Miami, right? You had a lot of experience in different cities. Please.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis, for coming in here today. We've been building for 20 years in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of experience. We built over 100 individual projects in Chicago, and now we've made the big move to Miami. Yeah. Like everyone else from every different other state, from New York, from Chicago. So we're now moving our development team.
Good to have you guys.
I know. Thank you. We feel very welcomed. So 2 years ago, we bought this project called Maré. Mm-hmm. It's 3 individual buildings, and we launched sales last year. So now we're slowly making our move here, we're moving our development team down here, and expanding down here. So on top of Maré, we're doing a few other projects, Fort Lauderdale, Miami Beach, but our main focus right now is these projects.
We'll talk about it in our next videos with you.
Yeah.
Once you guys start sales.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been building for a very long time, 20 plus years. It's a family run business. Mm-hmm. So my father's the one that founded the company. I run the Florida division. He focuses on overall Florida, Chicago.
So you are first generation of Americans.
Exactly. So then me and my sister run the business down here. She leads the sales, and I do more of the development, marketing, and oversee all the sales. So
with the project, you guys you mentioned 3 towers, right? All of them here in the Bay Harbor Islands, by the way.
Exactly.
First one is 9 units, right?
9 units, anywhere from 2,200 to 4,000 square feet, ranging from 2.9 up to 7 million. We have private lifts to each of the floors.
How many parkings, by the way?
2 parking spots per unit, and then we have spots for guests. So if you have your guests come over, the valet or the building attendant will guide the person. Obviously, they're very large square footage units, so obviously we accommodated for entertainment. We have very large kitchens, double fridges, double ovens. So we want people to be able to entertain in the luxury of their boutique units. Yeah, all of the units in the boutique building, the 9-unit building, are all water facing. They're overlooking Bal Harbor. So they're on the widest water.
Bal Harbor, right?
They're overlooking Bal Harbor. So it's actually nice because when you're on the ocean, I personally live on the ocean myself. At night, after 7 o'clock, realistically, you don't see anything. It's pitch black. Here,
but you're facing only the ocean, right?
You're facing the ocean. Okay. Once you're 6th floor and above, you start seeing the ocean actually from our buildings, and from the rooftop you can see the ocean as well. But you have the luxury of the wide water, canal water, but also at night you see the city lights.
Yeah, some lights.
Exactly. So people who are moving from New York, who are used to seeing those city lights, they're not going to see pitch black in the evening. They're going to see city lights, Bal Harbor, and it's a nice view. In the evening you see St. Regis in the distance and all the Bal Harbor Mall. So all our buildings are boutique buildings. Even our building, the larger one, the 33 units, it's still boutique building.
And then we have the last, but not last for your company, last for now, right? The project from Maré. This is also boutique building, right?
Exactly. So this is, Dennis, you're actually one of the first people to see this. So it's really, you came in at a good time. So we're actually launching sales on this one soon. It's also a 9-unit boutique building. It's actually in the location that we're sitting in right now. So the reason we kind of kept it on hush hush is because that we want our sales gallery for now to focus on the other buildings, but this building will come later this year. It's also 9-unit. ultra luxury with the killer view of Hollover, Sandbar, Sunny Isles, Bell Harbor. So as you can look out the window, you see everything in the distance. It's super, super nice. We have what's unique to our buildings is that, and Kobe Karp was amazing for designing this. We have this replacement for single family living in the building. So all our units are a replacement for single family living, but this unit specifically, it's called our Bay Villa Lanai unit. You have a full floor, 3 bedroom plus den and 4 bath. You come out of your wide balcony and you come over here and you have a full pool, kitchen, private living area with access directly to your dock and your marina. Price of this building will start at $4 million and it'll go upwards from there.
Okay, and also it includes the rooftop.
Exactly.
There's pool.
Yeah. So the building is designed like a wedding cake. It goes inwards. So this 2 floors are split, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath on these 2 floors, on floor 3 and 4. And then the 5th floor, we call it the 501. It is the biggest unit of the building as it's the widest. And then it goes upwards and upwards. And then upstairs, it's boutique living. So you won't have a lot of people here. And it's a lot of people who love privacy, who want privacy. And we designed this building to respect people's privacy. And so the units upstairs will kind of reflect that. Each person has kind of a little bit of their own section upstairs. Pool, you have a summer kitchen, and you have a lot of space that even if everyone in the building is up there at the same time, you won't.
Everyone like what? 5 people.
5 people. That's just how our clientele likes it. It's not for everyone, but it's really for those people that don't want to live in 150, 200, 300 person buildings anymore, or who lived on all the islands in single family homes, but wants that feeling of a doormat, a building,
service, but
with the minimal privacy. Yes, exactly. 33 units in the large building, 9 units in the 2 boutique buildings. We want our clients to feel like this is their dream home. So we're really working with our clients, bringing them in here, sitting down with our interior designer. We give them a certain amount of hours with our interior designer to really design their dream home.
Okay, now we are going to W Hotel. I need to fill up some paperwork because I have a unit there. It's a studio, so how it works, you can buy a studio there and rent it out on your own, or you can give it to hotel to manage it and get your income. I bought a unit with my partner. He's my client at first, like many years ago, and so now we bought 1 unit to get there. By the way, at the W, this is once we get there, I'll show you the building, guys, and I'll give you more backstory on the building. All right, guys, welcome to our convertible Miami tours. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. By the way, Michael, thank you very much for healthy snacks. Today is not sunniest day in Miami, but look, this is the real life, and not every day is the sunny. But still, you have to love that day because you're alive, you can breathe, right? You can eat something. The street is changing, and there is a pedestrian, like a boardwalk on this side. By the way, they finished that, what do you call it? I forgot the name. Like the dogs, right? Not the dogs. Anyway, so no, not the big doggy dog. So they doing a good job on this part of Miami, from 40th Street to like 20th Street, where the Faena is. Faena. So yeah, I like it. Wow, it's very nice. It's, you know, guys, I can tell you one thing for sure. What is very, very nice to acknowledge, that Miami is changing. I've been here 16 years, since 2007, almost as long as the Bitcoin in existence. But it's changing. Like every few years, you can see a different Miami. Like different parts of Miami, they do something to the city, right? Like a bridge right now in a downtown, like they spending 800 million or something for that infrastructure, with the signature bridge, double-decker highways, and all of that. Here in Miami Beach, you see how it changed as well. I'm really happy to see it because I love Miami. I love the town. By the way, I used to live right here in this building right here. My balcony on the third floor facing this way. Yep. And it was pretty loud, by the way, during the spring break when a lot of cars were passing by. And I used to work when I used to live here at the restaurant, Mr. Chow, and W Hotel. That's where we're going right now. As I told you, I have a unit there, and that's pretty much was the backstory of the unit. I've been working there as a waiter 2000, 2010, 2009. Now, yeah, around like 10, 9, something like that. I'm always grateful, by the way, for that job, for that experience. And like every other time when I pass by W and I see that place, I'm like, thank God I've been working here, and thank universe as well that I'm no longer working as well there as well. It was a good experience, great experience. Any experience in life, I think it's this W Hotel also a very nice place. By the way, they did close parking lots for we're having spring break, right? And a lot of people, a lot of tourists in town, and of course locals not happy about it because there's always something happening. And city this year, they decide to do finally something about it, right? And they closed all parking lots in Miami Beach, and it's only open for residents. So it's really good thing for the city. It's gonna attract, I would say, less those type of tourists because they really create a mess in town for spring break. Told you, let's go and show you. So I've been working here probably like 2 years. Yeah, around 2 years. And this is the first retail floor of the W Hotel. It was a good part of my life. Thanks God it's not anymore. And so, now I own unit at the W, as I said. That's why it's kind of interesting. 10 years ago, I used to work here, or 12, not 10, like 12, 13. And now I have a unit here. So that's why it's kind of, for me, interesting. And I guess emotional? No, it's not emotional. I'm just kidding. Real estate is not emotional for me at all. Let's go, Mikey. It's time to make some money. Money to do. So it was a great, unfortunately, we couldn't film it inside because it's not appropriate. Guys, it was a very productive stop. I filled out my paperwork. Plus, I met one of the owners here. She has 2 units, and she said she considered to sell them. I like it. I like it. It's a good day. Let's go. And now I'm gonna go to do my allergy shots. By the way, I do have allergies. So I did test like a while, 5 years ago, and after that they put me on needle. That's how I call it. They all laugh at the doctor's office, but that's reality. Every month I have to do allergy shots. So I found out I have allergy on dust, feather, some flowers, and the cockroaches. Can you imagine that? Allergy on the cockroach. So now I'm gonna go there, and after that I'll see my friend Ilya. They have a great business. They just started here in Miami. They had experience in different countries. They do renovate classic cars, and we're gonna see one of their products. It's a Porsche 911. Let's go. All right. By the way, it's going to Bulgari Hotel right there. You see the old building? It has Bulgari. Yeah, Bulgari. How they call it? The brand, like Bulgari Hotel. Bulgari Hotels. Anyway, they are. I think they purchased it like a few years ago, and they're still having some issue with the, I guess, finalizing the paperwork. Let's put it that way with the city. So, but hopefully they will start construction or renovation soon, and we'll have another 5-star hotel in Miami Beach. Please welcome on board. If I was an allergy doctor, I would create an Instagram account and like kind of brand name for myself, Dr. Allergy. I'll sell it myself that way. That's who I am. Very creative. Not often, but no, I'm just kidding. Guys, unfortunately, we were not unable to show you houses inside. So out of two, first house owners, they are how to say that they want to have their privacy. So I totally understand that. We like that house. It's 4,300 square feet, double lot, around 14 to 15,000 square foot. It's not like new house, but still it's good. And I'll add, and Eugen, he's my teammate who helps me editing video. He's in Kiev, Ukraine, by the way. He will put pictures right here or right here. You guys can see the house. And the second house, it's smaller, 30-something hundred square feet. And also agent was not happy to film it. No, I guess it just was her own decision, not even the owners. But it is what it is. Honestly, in my opinion, when agents very strict on it and they like act not too flexible, not too friendly, I don't even how to say that, I don't enjoy it, and I'm not happy as the customer, right, as the client who wants to buy a house to do any business with them. With some people, even if the house is not perfect or condo, right, you're more willing to discuss something, right, to come to agreement. But if that person kind of cold, right, let's put it that way, I said, okay, it is what it is. We went to see the house. It's pretty old inside, kind of small rooms. So we'll continue to looking, and hopefully next time, guys, I'll show you in my videos other houses, and they will be more open to do so. And now we're going to do a podcast with a friend of mine, Sergey, who called me and invited to do podcast to hear my story. So let's go and film it.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья! Вы на extended, так сказать, удлиненном подкасте Money Kitchen. Сегодня со мной довольно старый товарищ, друг, человек, которого я очень уважаю в сфере недвижимости, Денис Смыкалов, также Денис Волжин, все зависит от того. A.K.A.
Волосы.
Да, волосы. Ты осторожно бросай.